1. Birds aren't real theory. It might sound like a joke at first, but the birds aren't real theory has gained a surprising following, especially among younger generations. According to this belief, birds are not living creatures at all, but highly advanced government surveillance drones. Proponents of the theory argue that the U.S. government, specifically between the 1950s and 1970s, carried out a mass extermination of birds and replaced them with robotic replicas designed to spy on citizens. They point to the fact that birds often perch on power lines, not to rest, but to recharge. Some also question why we rarely see bird carcasses in public, suggesting this is because the government cleans up malfunctioning units before they can be discovered. The movement became especially popular through social media, not just as satire, but as a way to challenge how easily people accept official narratives. The phrase, "birds aren't real," is now both a meme and a message. Aliens use the moon as an observation base. While the moon is often seen as a lifeless rock orbiting Earth, some believe it's far more than that. One theory claims that the moon is actually a hollow structure, possibly artificial, and that it houses alien technology or even extraterrestrial life forms who are observing us. According to this belief, during the Apollo missions, astronauts witnessed structures or unidentified objects on the moon's surface, evidence of intelligent alien activity. However, these findings were allegedly classified and hidden from the public. The idea is further supported by the lack of manned missions to the moon since 1972. Why has humanity not returned in over 50 years, despite the huge leaps in space technology? For believers, the answer is simple. There's something up there we're not supposed to see. 3. Queen Elizabeth is a reptilian. This theory, popularized by David Icke, proposes that a secret race of reptilian humanoids controls the world. These creatures, also known as reptilians or lizard people, are said to disguise themselves as humans and infiltrate powerful positions in government, media, and even royalty. Queen Elizabeth II, who ruled for over 70 years, is one of the most frequently cited examples. Theorists point to her calm, emotionless public demeanor and her long-standing influence as possible evidence of non-human origins. They claim reptilians feed on fear and control societies through manipulation, war, and economic systems. Videos on the internet even show alleged glitches in people's eyes or skin during TV broadcasts, used as proof that they are struggling to maintain their human form. 4. Chemtrails. We've all seen the white trails behind high-flying aircraft. While mainstream science explains them as condensation trails formed by water vapor, some believe these streaks, called chemtrails, are part of a secret geoengineering project. The theory claims that governments or powerful organizations are deliberately spraying chemicals into the atmosphere. The reasons vary. Some say it's to control the weather, others suggest it's for population control, or even to dull public awareness. In some versions of the theory, the trails are linked to health problems, mind control, or efforts to combat global warming without public consent. Despite being widely debunked by scientists, the chemtrail theory persists, partly because of its visual impact. People see the trails daily, and the lack of transparency about what jets actually release fuels speculation. 5. Denver International Airport in the New World Order. Denver International Airport is the largest airport in the U.S. by land area, and it's surrounded by eerie conspiracy theories. From the moment it opened in 1995, people noticed strange things: an unusually large underground tunnel system, bizarre murals depicting destruction and chaos, and mysterious symbols scattered throughout the airport. Some believe the airport sits on top of a massive underground bunker designed for the global elite in case of apocalypse. Others claim it's the headquarters of the New World Order, a secret group aiming to establish a totalitarian world government. Even the airport's runways are said to resemble a swastika from above, though officials deny any hidden meaning. While airport representatives say the bizarre features are meant to spark curiosity, the lack of clear explanations has only intensified suspicion. 6. Celebrity clones. Celebrity deaths often stir up wild theories, but some go even further, claiming that certain stars never died. They were simply replaced. Paul McCartney is perhaps the most famous example. The Paul is dead theory suggests he died in a car accident in 1966, and was replaced by a lookalike named Billy Shears. Supporters point to differences in his voice, facial structure, and lyrics in Beatles songs as clues. Avril Lavigne is another target. Some fans believe she was replaced by a doppelganger named Melissa, who took over her career after the original Avril's alleged suicide. These ideas are fueled by photo comparisons and changes in fashion, behavior, or sound. In more extreme versions of the theory, celebrities are said to be under mind control via programs like MKUltra, a real CIA project in the 1950s that experimented with mind manipulation, later halted but still haunting public imagination. 7. Flat Earth theory. Even in the 21st century, the belief that Earth is flat has a strong following. Flat Earthers argue that all images of a round Earth are faked, created by space agencies like NASA to hide the truth. They claim that if Earth were truly a globe, we'd see curvature on the horizon, planes wouldn't fly straight routes, and water wouldn't appear level. One of the most persistent claims is that Antarctica is not a continent, but a giant wall of ice that holds the oceans in, like the edge of a dinner plate. According to this theory, beyond that ice wall lies a vast unknown that governments are hiding from us. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence to the contrary, flat Earth communities continue to grow, fueled by distrust in institutions and a desire to question everything. 8. Real-time travelers. The idea of time travel has fascinated people for centuries, and some believe it's already happening. One of the most famous alleged time travelers is John Titor, a mysterious figure who posted on internet forums in the early 2000s, claiming he was from the year 2036. Titor described a future torn by civil war, government collapse, and global conflict. Some of his predictions, like the rise of online surveillance and political instability, appeared to align with real-world events, which led some to believe he was genuine. Others have come forward with similar claims, showing old photos with people holding smartphones or wearing modern clothes. Whether hoax or something more, the fascination with time travelers continues to captivate conspiracy communities. Conclusion. So which of these theories hold a kernel of truth, and which are completely outlandish? That's up to you. What we call truth is often filtered through media, power, and perception. One thing is certain, the more you look, the stranger reality seems. And remember, perhaps the greatest conspiracy of all is convincing you that no conspiracies exist. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next